And I'm deeply hurt that this would happen to me. Christ, I've worked in television, radio. I've had things printed in national magazines in the past. I've been in the New York Post and New York Times. My name. It's an early Friday morning. Before I went to bed, I went on Facebook. And what I saw, well, really hurt. It really hurt what I saw. Trust me on that. For years, get some light in here. We're in the dark walking. For years, since I was like 13 years old, when I went into this building right here, this vacant building, the old newspaper office, I wrote my first ever little column for the newspaper called Peering into History. The editor at the time thought it would be a great idea because at the time, and I still do, like local history. So I wrote a column. Then that moved up to other things, but let me talk about tonight. There was a special meeting tonight from the area politicians, senators and assemblymen, the mayor of my town, the town supervisor. I had no idea that the meeting was being held. I wasn't even informed about it when I should have been informed about it to film it. But it appears, after all this time, I'm not considered a real journalist in Messina. No. I'm just an outcast to certain people. My videos get lots of feedback sometimes. Some videos don't get views, other videos get tons of views. In the last few days, I've gotten a lot of views due to Alcoa laying off 487 people. I did a man on the street thing, interviewing people, and I did my own editorial, how I felt. I guess this is another editorial. And tonight, just was deeply hurt to see that. They had a meeting, and I wasn't informed about it. I would have been there and I would have filmed it. I would have filmed that meeting. Because it was something, you know, local and historical right now as I'm standing here at this moment, for people to see outside and watch so they know what's going on. But it appears, after all this time, I'm like an outcast to some people. I should have been informed. I can't look at the news every minute and every second, every day. If they posted a special meeting, I missed it. If it was it probably was a public meeting, but it was thrown together fast. I didn't even receive an email, nothing from anybody when I should have. I've been filming since 2007, Messina, here on the internet. And I was on YouTube in 2005. I didn't really film, but I was there. And I'm deeply hurt that this would happen to me. Christ, I've worked in television, radio. I've had things printed in national magazines in the past. I've been in the New York Post and New York Times. My name was in the New York Post and New York Times one time for something I did. I've written 4 booklets. I've done a movie documentary. I've done probably, last I counted, 1,500 plus videos. Some of them are seen and others I just did for fun. But I feel like people put on fake smiles, which is wrong. Fake smiles to John. I look at their mannerisms and I say to myself, that person doesn't really like me. They're just faking it. I'm really good at looking at people's mannerisms. There are people that appreciate me here. Several dozen people. Lots of people, but some think I'm just an insane man who's weird and strange. But I'm not. I tried to leave Messina 3 times in my life. 3 times, but it failed. Last time was in 2009. And that was an absolute disaster. I got back here as quick as I could, and I felt really good. I loved being back here. But now, I don't know. I just don't know when something like this happens. A true journalist? Yeah, I still am. But it's on film now. I can still write, and I know I write really good because people have said that in the past. Of course, there was only a few people that could inform me, but those people, they know me. So, I'm still going to do what I do, even if some people think I'm embarrassing this town with what I do, which I'm not, because it's real. Some of the stuff I do, reality. You can't hide it and sweep it under the darn rug. You can't do that. In order to have something positive happen, you have to show the negative, and people will come along and try to fix it. That's how I feel. Pretty angry about this. Really angry. Because I am a part of the media here. Because all these videos I've done, I'll use in my resume. And hopefully, wherever I end up in the future, the people that see them, wherever I go, will say they're pretty damn good. Not this video, but the real reporting I've done in the past, myself filming. I keep my resume going on purpose, making local videos. Journalism. It's been in my blood for a long time. Even if I'm not being paid by the local newspaper or TV station or radio station. In fact, all the TV stations in the area here have used my footage for nothing because I said just credit my name so I can keep my resume going when they're not here. This world is not full of true journalists anymore. I feel I'm one of them still. I have a degree in journalism. And you have to use that to try to make good, even if the subject is bad. Of course, sometimes I've done positive filming, but it's the way it is. It's not fun feeling like an outcast to some. You can't please everybody in this world, but try not to think about it like I do. I have a problem where I try to make everybody happy, but it's impossible to make everyone happy in this world that you know, because everyone has a different opinion about everything. But all I can say is don't worry about what other people think about you, because two people may love you when one doesn't. Just please yourself, like I try to please myself filming, and show this town the way it is. I may not be here in a year because I'm going to try again And hopefully this time I will succeed in finding a new life and good job, hopefully in journalism again. I appreciate everyone listening to me again. And everyone out there, take care of yourself and be good to each other. Because this world can be an awful place, and life is too damn short.